Tillery here, the Mistress of Horror, and welcome back to my channel. Before we get started, how about you press that subscribe button, give this video a like, and ring that bell so you know when I'm uploading new videos. Alright, so today is episode 2 in my book collection series. So today I will be sharing 2 additional shelves from the first shelf I showed you. I did correct myself. I have 3 full-size bookshelves up on the first floor along with the smaller ones, 3 smaller, shorter bookshelves. So in this video you're going to see the 2 additional shelves. One shelf I believe had 24 books on it and the other had 18. As I explained in the video, that depending on the size of the book, it will depend on how many books are on that shelf. So when we get to like the paperbacks, then that's really going to be a lot on a particular bookshelf. On to the tour. Hey all, and we're back with the next episode in the book collection tour. So I'm doing shelf by shelf mostly. I'm going to attempt to do 2 shelves this episode. Right from the start, we have a George R.R. Martin graphic novel, The Mystery Knight. Now in this video I'm not going to go over too many things because these videos have to be shorter because the filming said otherwise. You cannot do long ones. The next one is Sharon Keen's Bad Moon Rising. And we have James Patterson's 4th of July. And remember I mentioned about the second copy of Edgar Allan Poe's The Complete Tales and Poems. This is the other one that still has the sleeve on it. Then we have The Angel's Game by Carlos Uzuzafan. This is a bestseller. This one is 3 books. Carpetbaggers, 79 Park Avenue, A Stone for Danny Fisher. Even as a book enthusiast, I only count this as one book. So it's 3 complete novels by Harold Robbins. Next is Sea Change by Allison McLeay. Or McLeay, I don't know how you say it. And then we have Daughter of My People by James Kelko. And we have Mary Balgo, Seducing an Angel. So this is obviously a romance. One of my favorite writers, Jane Showalter, Beauty Awakened, Angels of the Dark. This is a series that's not connected, like, you know, a series, but not connected with the same character every time, I should say. This is a bestseller, very good book. She's a great writer. You see a little tag message there by Chrissy Cole, who's another one of my favorite paranormal romance writers. Then also Nora Roberts, Tribute. These books hold out of my hardbacks. And this one, yes, I have a mixture of all kinds of books, as I mentioned before. And they aren't in any specific order since I moved, but I am looking forward to doing a order of release by genre. This is Crisis of Character about the Clintons. That was given to me. I usually don't buy political books. Bowles Island by Dorothy Beaton Frank. Next is Coal Mountain. Everyone remembers that movie if you have not read the book. A novel by Charles Fredzer. And that book that was the Crisis of Character is by Gray J. Byron. Well, that might be Gray J. Byrne. Yeah. Alright, on to next. Christina Fahey, Dark Pearl, a Carpathian novel. This is an actual series that Christina Fahey writes, the Carpathians. Very good paranormal type romance. I mean, they put so many things under paranormal. It's really annoying, but that's how that is. A really good story. Great book. Next up is J.R. Ward, Devil's Cut. This is a Bourbon Kings novel. J.R. Ward is... I have so many writings by J.R. Ward. Another Christina Faheen, Dark Prince. I actually have a few copies of the Dark Prince paperback, and I think I have 2 versions of the hardback. I actually found this one in the dollar store years ago, and sometimes you'll find like really good catches in the dollar store if you go look. Last on the shelf is The Divide by Nicholas Evans, author of The Horse Whisperer, if you aren't aware of his works. And as I said, I'm going to do 2 shelves in this one. Down here, we have, starting off with George R.R. Martin again. This one is A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms. Illustration by Gary Guinea. I would say that name wrong. Just gonna pull the second one out here because it's totally getting in my way. The Parting by Beverly Lewis. When we get to the paperback sections eventually, listen, it's going to be hard. Heather Graham is next. Old one, The One Road West. Romance. Sidney Sheldon, Master of the Game. A novel by the author of Rage of Angels. Next up is another Nora Roberts novel, Hot Ice. Just to let you know, I have a lot of Nora Roberts. Then, J.D. Robb. If you are not aware, J.D. Robb is also Nora Roberts. Promise and Death. I have a lot of her books under J.D. Robb. And they let you know on this one, writing as J.D. Robb. Survivor in Death is this one. Next up, John Grisham, Playing for Pizza. I have a lot of John Grisham works. Waking the Dead by John Eldridge. I love that last name. Glory of a Heart Fully Alive. I think it's more of an inspirational style book. Here's another one, The Path by Lori Beth Jones. Alright, this is one of my favorite writers, Mary Higgins Clark. Let Me Call You Sweetheart. Romance writer. Actually, her daughter is also, I can't remember if that's the mother or daughter, I think that's the mother. Daughter is also a writer. The Golden Spiral by Lisa Magnum. Luann Rice, Sandcastles. The Kills by Linda Fairstein. And next on the shelf, Janet Daly, Notorious. And we're going into some vampire territory, guys. Covenant with the Vampire. The Diaries of a Vampire Draco by Jean Colgratis. Star Wars. Yes, I'm secretly a Star Wars fan. It's not a secret. This is the new Jedi Order. I have a few of the Jedi Order books. Disney. We're not going to talk about Disney. I don't really have a good relationship with Disney anymore since they decided to destroy part of my childhood. Granted, Star Wars is older than me, but I was very much into Star Wars. It was still around when I was a kid. And Disney decided, once I reached adulthood, they were going to ruin it. So good job, Disney, for just completely dissing all the writers who wrote for Star Wars universe. Next up, Leaves of Grass. This is a poetry work by Walt Whitman. And Elizabeth Gorge, The Child from the Sea. This is an older book. Very good novel. It's been a long time since I've read that one. This is, like I said, I have a lot of used books, and some of them come with covers. Freefall, Heitzman. Alright, another old one. Eugene Price, Savannah. And more inspirational, religious, Peace with God. These are more my mother style books. Billy Graham. but I have quite a few in my collection. Well, to read some. One of the best writers that ever happened to mystery, Agatha Christie, The Unexpected Guest. So that's the 2 shelves for this episode. We're looking at about books from those 2 shelves. So I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your reading. So I hope you enjoyed that tour. A little bit more into my library, digging on through. It's a lot to pick from, to say the least, and wait until we get further in. I have a book for everyone, so definitely the library. And I guess soon I'll be having a book haul video coming up as I'm adding to my library. And I will see you in the next one. Stay scared.